Perfect. So we want to just thank you guys for taking the time to look at our presentation today. We are going to be covering High Country Beverage, a local beer distributor. My name is Sabrina, and joined with me, I have Adam, Benjamin, Jesse, Tanner, and Ariana. So before we get started into High Country's innovation processes, I just want to take a minute and briefly cover the company's background and history. So High Country Beverage is an independent family-operated company that was founded by Dave Nichols in '96 when he merged two beer companies and headquartered it in the Loveland, Johnstown area. In 2012, Dave purchased Colorado Beverage Distributing with the hopes of serving the western part of the state. Today, High Country Beverage has three locations, with Montrose and Grand Junction serving Colorado's western slope and Johnstown serving all of northern Colorado. Now, looking at what High Country Beverage does specifically, they distribute all Coors and Miller Lite products. They're also responsible for most Mexican imported beer, such as Modelo and Corona. They also distribute everything from Guinness to Sam Adams to White Claw and Truly. The list goes on and on. So chances are, if you ever purchased a beer in northern Colorado, High Country most likely had a hand in it. Now, looking into the company's vision, their hope is to deliver the highest product quality standards possible, give excellent customer service, and provide a safe work environment for all their employees. Now, looking at the company's overall mission, their goal is to be the best beverage distributor in the country by staying community focused and increasing distribution volume. Now, how they hope to accomplish their vision and mission is by rewarding excellent service through accurate and timely deliveries. Now I will hand it off to Ariana to discuss High Country's current innovation processes.
Awesome. So departments within High Country are siloed, meaning no communication occurs between departments, which includes innovation and idea generation within those departments. This currently affects the sales and delivery departments the most. The sales department focuses most on the promotions and innovations to sell as much as possible. This siloed innovation has caused an increase in volume for delivery, which forces them to be innovative themselves in dealing with that high volume. During one of our interviews, we discovered the most recent innovation project within the delivery department. They rerouted an entire account's delivery from Tuesday to Friday, which may seem simple, but it requires quite a lot of consideration. The idea actually came from a delivery supervisor and one of his subordinates, which they had to take to higher management. This process, from giving the suggestion to the higher management to the actual implementation of the reroute, took about 2 weeks. So for smaller, less financially significant, innovative ideas, supervisors can approve and move forward with those ideas. However, the larger and more financially significant ideas must be considered and decided by managers and higher-ups. Within the warehouse, they have weekly feedback meetings to discuss the positive and negative events that occurred over the last week, which are further discussed to become improvements or continuation of the positives. I will pass it off to Adam.
Thank you. So now let's discuss the pros and cons of the innovation processes at High Country Beverage. A pro is the company as a whole has a very inclusive idea generation system in place across all departments. Based on some of the feedback we received from some of our interviews, it's clear it's easy to communicate to department supervisors. This comes from the casual culture that's been put in place at the company. So now let's talk about some of the cons. High Country Beverage has clear siloed communication in departments. This means that teams and departments are talking exclusively amongst themselves. This is hindering their innovation processes and has caused some frustration among employees. Building off that, there are also limited opportunities for employees to interact with other departments. Based on this information, it's clear there are improvements to be made regarding High Country Beverage's innovation processes.
Coors Distribution Company and Metro AG are two examples of companies in the industry who have found ways to innovate and raise the competition. Coors Distribution Company mainly caters to large venues and events such as sports games and arenas. They have incorporated automated machinery in their warehouses, which removes the need for on-site employees. This allows them to focus their funds elsewhere and be more proficient when fulfilling orders. Metro AG is a wholesaler and distributor of grocery products such as food and beverage, as well as a distributor of machinery and equipment. They make their service very consumer-oriented by focusing on simplifying the shopping and ordering processes. Their online shopping experience takes only a few minutes to complete, and their app and website are packed with information and accessibility options for customers.
Currently, High Country Beverage's creative and collaborative abilities have been stifled by siloing in a conflict-rich culture. To fight this, we recommend High Country Beverage do 3 things. The first and most necessary is to de-silo their teams, which means including every department in the decision-making process of decisions they are affected by, and ensuring there are clear lines of communication between departments. The next step is to deconstruct their current toxic company culture. This would entail discouraging interpersonal and interdepartmental conflicts, but more importantly, this means spreading both praise and accountability to all responsible departments and not favoring one over another. Finally, we recommend that in place of their former culture, they develop a culture founded around idea generation and process innovation. This entails listening to innovation ideas from all levels of the company, as well as refraining from shooting down ideas due to immediate financial or feasibility reasons, before those ideas are properly evaluated. With these actions in place, we believe High Country Beverage would be a company where creativity could thrive.
All right, now let's talk about some of the state-of-the-art technologies that can be used in High Country Beverage and give a good look into the future of special logistics and warehouses. So one of the most important technologies that is coming up right now is the Internet of Things, also called IoT, which allows the interconnection through internet of smart devices that share specific information and data with each other and with other remote digital platforms for real-time decision making. Part of that is Logistics 4.0, which provides services for the 4th Industrial Revolution, is characterized by the optimization of time and resources, chain traceability, security such as blockchain, and integrity of data and suitable interoperability between different human and digital actors. And such technologies in the Logistics 4.0 revolution are, for example, drones in the warehouses, as we can see, for example, in the top right. The solution for fully automated pallet rack warehouse inventory control is set to be operational 24/7, and as well as enabling operation overnight and in complete ambient darkness thanks to these drones. And then we also have robots in warehouses. For example, AutoStore, which you can see in the bottom left. AutoStore is an automated storage goods to person picking and fulfillment solution designed to maximize warehouse space and minimize manual labor. When compared to a typical manual warehouse operation, AutoStore streamlines the process significantly, creating an efficient picking process with a single operator doing the equivalent work of 4 to 5 manual pickers. Then we also have just-in-time purchase and delivery, which basically means purchase goods so that they are delivered just as they are needed to meet customer demand. So the goal of just-in-time purchasing is to reduce the carrying cost of inventory. Less inventory on hand means you pay less in storage and insurance costs. Just-in-time also requires less cash in the short term. Yeah. So basically that was our presentation. Thank you very much for listening to us. We look forward to hearing your questions about our case, High Country Beverage, Colorado company, and the example of innovation logistics. So hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day.